Cattle, or cows, are the most common type of large domesticated ungulates. In some regions, such as parts of India, cattle have significant religious meaning. However, they are commonly raised as livestock for meat, milk, hides, and draft animals. According to an estimate from 2011, there are 1.4 billion cattle in the world, existing in different sizes. Because of that, it is time for us to introduce you to 10 of the largest cows in the world. Number 10. Charolais is one of the earliest and most popular cattle breeds not only in France, but worldwide. It can reach a weight of up to 1,100 kilograms and are white or creamy white in color, where the hair coat is usually short in summer but thickens and lengthens in cold weather. With more than 1.8 million pure race cattle in France, Charolais represents half of the cattle breed for beef in the country and a quarter of the cattle bred for beef in Europe. Also, it has been said that no other breed has impacted the North American beef industry so significantly as the introduction of Charolais. The Charolais came into widespread use in the United States cattle industry at a time when producers were seeking larger framed, heavier cattle than the traditional British cattle breeds. Number 9. Parthenais breed finds its place in the top of the biggest cows in the world, with a height of 1.45 meters and a weight of up to 1,100 kilograms. The name Parthenaise is derived from Parthenais, a town in western France. The breed supposedly came to light around the 1800s and is considered one of the oldest breeds in France. They were once a dual-purpose breed, with a good reputation in both milk and beef production. The butter from Parthenais milk was widespread across France in previous centuries. However, nowadays their meat is what's sought after. With regards to beef production, Parthenais are well liked. They have what is known as double muscling, meaning that high levels of lean muscle can develop without being limited by the usual biological systems. Number 8. Highly muscled beef cattle, this French breed, limousin, can reach a weight of 1,200 kilograms. As a result of the environment where they were bred, in the regions Limousin and Marche, these cows have an unusual sturdiness, good health, and great adaptability. Some people believed that Limousin were amongst the oldest cattle breeds in existence. Ancient French cave paintings depicted an animal similar to the Limousin, and for years there were claims that this was in fact proof that our cave-dwelling ancestors used Limousin. After some research, however, it was found that the paintings depicted a much older species of bovine, but Limousins share many of the same genetic features. Perhaps the strongest quality of the Limousin breed is its high immune system. In fact, the usual bovine illnesses are rarely found in these cattle. Number 7. The cow Montbeliard originated in the French region of Montbeliard, used mainly for dairy farms. Montbeliard cattle naturally horned, and this can sometimes be a trait farmers don't wish to deal with. Their temperament has been described as difficult by some farmers. They may be flightier and quite difficult to milk in some cases. However, isolated incidents don't speak for an entire breed. A single cow from this breed can produce more than 7,400 liters annually, and the bull can reach 1.54 meters in height and up to 1,200 kilograms. Montbeliard cows produce a milk rich in casein type B, which contributes to the increase in yield and cheese production and is in the top of the cheeses of protected origin. Number 6. The German Angus cattle are a beef cattle breed which are raised mainly for meat production. The breed was first developed in the 1950s in Germany by crossing Aberdeen Angus cattle with a different native German cattle breed. The new breed has higher weight gains and is bigger and heavier than the original breeds. Main aim of the selection was to develop a hornless, good temperament, large-sized and meat with lower fat content than pure Angus cattle, and high milk yields. A mature bull can reach a weight of 1,200 kilograms, having a height of 1.5 meters. Number 5. The Glan cattle are a multi-purpose breed of cattle which are raised for milk and meat production, and also for drought purposes. It is a traditional cattle breed particularly found in the Rhineland-Palatinate region of Germany. It can reach 1.45 meters in height and a weight of up to 1,200 kilograms. Unfortunately, the breed is now rarely used and the number of cattle is fading each year. Glan cattle are strong animals and are mostly maintained in forage systems. This cow breed is not used in breeding programs and in shows because of its phenotypes, which is why the numbers of this breed was decreasing. At one time, they were almost extinct, but today there are about 2,000 of them, due to the efforts of a preservation society established in 1985. But it is still a cow breed that is less known. Number 4. Most people know by now about the famed double muscling of Belgian blue cattle. They are famed for this huge size and muscly frame, which is why they are a regular on show circuits. This double muscle effect is caused by a gene which ceases the production of myostatin, which is responsible for the control of muscle growth. At full maturity, Belgian blue bulls can weigh as heavy as 1,250 kilograms. The large size of purebred calves at birth, due to the double muscling effect, means cesarean sections are very common. A sturdy breed, milk from Belgian blue cattle is also highly nutritious, containing 3.23% protein and 3.48% fat. Also, the carcass yield from a Belgian blue animal can be as high as 80%. Number 3. The maine-anjou is a French breed of domestic cattle, raised mainly in the Pays de la Loire region in northwestern France. It was created in the 19th century in the historic province of Maine by crossbreeding the local Mansell dairy cattle with Durham stock from Britain, and was at first called the Durham Mansell. With cows weighing up to 860 kilograms and bulls up to 1,400 kilograms, this breed was formerly a dual-purpose animal, raised both for meat and for milk, but it is now principally a beef breed. However, it's not uncommon to see milked maine-anjou cattle around France in particular. The bulls can be quite temperamental, but the cows have a great maternal instinct, and because of the high-quality milk they provide, the calves are always thoroughly nourished. Originally, French farmers used maine-anjou cows if they had small land patches, because they could gain a nice income from the cows, as they would fatten up so easily. Number 2. Also known as the Gentle Giant, South Devon cattle are a breed of British beef cattle. They are the largest of the British native breeds and are believed to have descended from the large red cattle of Normandy, which were imported during the Norman invasion of England. They can achieve a weight of 1,600 kilograms on the average, although the largest recorded South Devon cow was 2,000 kilograms. Primarily known as a breed for both meat and milk, the bulls from this breed can be used for draft purposes, up to the age of 12. High milk production and the developed maternal instinct ensure a high percentage of survival of youth, and the cows are able to reproduce for 15 years. With such longevity, few heifers are needed to upgrade the herd, many of which are available for sale as breeding animals or superior quality beef carcasses. Number 1. The chianina is an Italian breed of cattle that is now raised mainly for beef, reaching a height of 2 meters and a weight of more than 1,700 kilograms. This breed is known as the largest cattle breed in the world. Many reports indicate that chianina might be the oldest cattle breeds in the world. There's a lot of evidence for this, one of the most interesting being that chianina cattle are immortalized in some of ancient Rome's famous art sculptures. These cows are quite well adapted to warmer climates. Their black pigmented skin reduces their cancer risk, and their efficiency isn't reduced by high temperatures. As well as this, their skin is tough and resistant to parasites.